one is $10.
Yeah, the more expensive one is the better one, right? See, this one's not good. This one's good. I wonder why. What's up, guys? Last day event. Hopefully you guys got a shiny Pikachu or Eevee or Pidgey or Rattata. I have not gotten one, so I gotta get back to work, but after work, hopefully I can get one. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. What's up, you guys? I know some of you guys are struggling to get a Smeargle, and in this video I'm gonna show you guys the fastest way I found to get a Smeargle. And this was the last day of the Pokemon event. I checked out the live stream this morning. Okay. Oh. Okay. Honestly, I was just too sleepy to like really process everything that was, well, everything I was seeing. Do I really? I might have to get a Switch because I want. Oh wow, look at all these Pokemon. Can one of these be shinies? No, that'd be too good to be true. Hopefully, I can get at least a shiny Pikachu or shiny Rattata before this event ends. 23 years. 23 years of Pokemon madness. The best way to celebrate is by playing the game and talking about how I got into play Pokemon. Now I'll tell you guys a funny story while I catch all these Pokemon right here. I'm sure some of you guys played the modded version of Pokemon Red and Blue when it came out on your computer. At the time, everyone was downloading emulators. It was like the big, I think at the moment, at the time, everyone was getting like really excited about emulators, and my friend downloaded from, I think, Napster.com, where you can speed up the walking. And I love that game because at the time, Pokemon didn't have running shoes or bicycles. I did have bicycles, but it just, in general, it didn't move that fast. But with the emulator download, you're able to like just go super fast throughout the game because walking kind of slow was a little annoying. And when I finally played Red, I got the Game Boy Color. It was like really cool back in the day. I remember this particularly. I went to Thailand. And it was great. It was a great game to play on a plane because it was like 16-hour flight, so it was perfect. And when I just finished the game, I think I just caught Mewtwo. I was at 100 hours of the game. You know, I felt pretty accomplished. But when I finished exactly 100 hours, my deaf uncle stole my Game Boy Color, and he sold it for beer money. I was about 14 at the time, and I was so angry that he took it. Like, I started yelling at him, and my mom was just like, he can't hear you. I'm like, I know, but it makes me feel better. Ever since then, I wasn't able to play a Pokemon game until Pokemon Go came out, so I thought it'd just be a funny story to tell you guys. I got over it, but ever since then, I haven't been able to play Pokemon. I did play a trading card game. I guess the middle-aged players got it. We got into it around middle school, early high school, but then with Gen 3, 4, 5, now we have Gen 8. Yeah, I was curious. How did you guys got into Pokemon? And I guess the question is, did you guys ever got out of Pokemon? For me, I got into Pokemon Gen 1, 2, and then puberty hits and I stopped chasing Pokemon and I started chasing girls. As I said before in my video. And you know, now I got my girl and now I'm back to chasing Pokemon. So it's kind of like a full circle thing. Alright, time to head out because it is fucking cold, and hopefully you guys are having better luck than I am with finding a shiny Pikachu or a shiny Rattata. Still can't get a Mischievous nest. I've been here for like an hour and a half and still can't get a shiny Mischievous. I'm never gonna get one. I'm gonna get one. Alright, let's go. Alright, you guys, so let's talk about Smeargle. So I've been reading a lot online about the different ways that people have been doing it. A lot of people just been taking it like consecutively, like just tapping away and just getting a whole bunch of pictures. But those same people report that they take like 700 pictures, 900 pictures, and they just don't get one. And from what I've been reading online, it seems that Smeargle pops up on like the first picture. So you don't really have to take 100 pictures all at once. What you want to do is you want to take a picture of one Pokemon, then back out, then go back to the Pokemon and take a picture again, and then back out. In that time frame, you don't even have to look at the picture to see if it photobombed you. You can if you want to share it, but once you exit out, you'll see it pop up in the game. So you don't have to like, it'll speed up the process. I guess another attribute you want to know about Smeargle is that although it doesn't have its ability Sketch, which is to permanently copy any kind of moveset from a Pokemon is battling, they kind of implement it in a sense where like any picture you take of the Pokemon, whatever moveset that Pokemon has for Smeargle to photobomb, Smeargle is going to take the moveset from that one to copy it. So that's kind of like Sketch in a sense in its ability. So Niantic says that it's a glitch in the game, but I think they kind of meant it to be like this. But guys better hurry up because Niantic announced in the next update they're gonna patch it. So after they patch it, Smeargle's moveset is only going to be Sketch, and I forgot something else for a charge move, but it's just gonna be a normal type attack. It's not gonna have the, well, it won't have the ability to copy the moveset, it photobombs. Let's give this a shot and hopefully, hopefully we can, you know, get Smeargle right here. For Smeargle, I want to test out something because this Dragonite has 3 moves, of course. So I wonder if it's gonna copy 3 moves if I take a picture of it and I can get it. Hopefully I can get it this time. That's one. And BTW, when you take a picture of the Pokemon, you'll see on the bottom right, the picture kind of shrinks down to the bottom right to a little bubble, a little preview bubble. It's going to pulse 3 times if a Smeargle does photobomb you. You can get 1 Smeargle per day. Some people say that it's better to like take pictures of a shiny. Some people say it's better to like switch Pokemon every single time. I don't think the game really cares too much about like switching Pokemons. It's just like, if that's a lucky Pokemon, that's a lucky Pokemon. So I'm gonna just keep on doing my Dragonite because I want it to have, see, that's gonna take a long time. There we go, back out. Okay, I think I'm able to go faster now. So this is my 98% Dragonite that I got in Thailand. A cool story about this is that when I was in Thailand, I think a year ago with my girlfriend, it was the first year Pokemon Go came out. And me and my girlfriend was in Chinatown and we got in a taxi. There was a Dratini that just popped up as we were getting a cab, and you know, I caught it because I'm always playing my game, and you know, we're riding away in a taxi. Once I checked the IV of the Dratini, I found out it was like 98%, and like my girlfriend like tried to whip out her phone really fast, but just by the time then the taxi cab drove away and just nothing we can do about that. But it was just cool to catch a random 98% in Thailand. Oh, whoa, was that 3? Nope. Oh, was that it? Oh, snap, it was. I saw that little blink right there. All right, well, I got it. Lost count right there. Well, I guess I could recount it later on. Well, the main count was right here. Alrighty, got my Smeargle. In fact, let me take that AR picture. Nope. And I guess Smeargle is kind of like an instance where I guess there's a time frame of how long you can like get this Smeargle going on. No, oh, Smeargle can run away too, by the way. I don't care too much about it, but I want to see if I can get 3 moves on the Smeargle. 2 and 3. Okay. Actually, didn't think I was gonna get it this fast. Alrighty. Oh, I only got the 2 moves. Okay. Damn, that'd been cool. It has 3 moves. Alright. My hands are getting cold. Then I'm gonna do a couple raids and try to get some Rattatas or Pikachu. Wish me luck. If I turn on this camera again, you know that I got a shiny, but let's see what happens. What's up, you guys? Back home now, and I did not get another. I failed. Basically, this is a 3rd Pikachu event where I didn't get a shiny Pikachu. The first one was Pikachu Community Day. I had to work. The second one is a December Community Day where they have an increased spawns for all the previous Community Days. And this one, they have an increased Pikachu counter Pokemon spawn in general, and I didn't get a single shiny. It's been pretty rough. I went around for a little bit, so you know, it was a good event. I enjoy seeing counter Pokemon's, you know, Gen 1. It's kind of like the ultimate gen where it just brings a lot of nostalgia for any player of all ages. So it was a good event. The only qualm I have about it is that, you know, if they're going to have a midweek event, I get it, it's for the Pokemon Company's birthday, 23 years. But if you're going to have it midweek, I think they should extend it to the weekend just to give us more time. Just a little bit more time. The 48 hours, oof, that's a rough one. But still, nonetheless, it was a good event. I liked it a lot. But yeah, let me know, how'd you guys do for this event? Did you guys like it? Did you guys get a shiny Pidgey? Or, you know, I really want a shiny Pidgey. I don't know why. I think this time I wanted a shiny Pidgey more than anything else. And it was like the hardest I've ever worked for a Pidgey or a Rattata. Think about it now in hindsight, if they would have released like a shiny Pidgey or Rattata at the very beginning of the launch, a lot of people would probably be more satisfied with the game because people who live in rural areas saw nothing but Pidgeys and Rattata. So just to have an opportunity for a shiny at the beginning would have been really cool. But nope, didn't get nothing. Alright, so let's move on to the next point. A few things I want to change up for Smeargle. So what I said originally about Smeargle popping up for the first picture, and that's why, you know, I said for you to switch back and forth, is because Niantic tweeted out a reply saying like, you know, it always pops up on the first picture. As you can see from right here, there was a post from the Pokemon Go page where you can see that it popped up on a second picture. So that's not necessarily true, and the person who commented below the tweet went on a rant about he took like 700, 900 pictures and he used like 50 different Pokemon. It didn't work. But a really cool thing, I read down the line about like all the facts for Smeargle, is that there have been a number of reports when you switch between a regular Pokemon and a shiny Pokemon, it increased your chance, and I did it last night. Alright, so let's give this little theory a shot. I'm kind of curious myself. Let's see, I'll just do it between this one. Let's see, let's take the picture. Nope, wait, what am I doing? Okay. So let's just take that picture right there, then go back, then try this Metagross, take a picture. No way. Did I just see that? Oh, hey, it fucking worked, and it got really fast. So that was really cool. But it was then after I tried it again today, it didn't work out. So that was really cool. And lastly, for Smeargle, it's best to turn off AR Plus because with AR Plus you have to hunt for it. Whereas if you do it with just regular AR, it just, you know, a Pokemon just pop up in front of you instead of you looking around. But let me know, how did you guys do? Did you guys get a nice Smeargle? Did you guys get a cool moveset? Was it hard for you, or are you still kind of like struggling with it? Anyways, let's move on to the next topic. Alright, so Dialga's coming out, as you guys know. And I saw that, I was like, okay, well, this is something that I'm gonna feel some blowback. I checked my channel and Paul wrote, look at the news, this video is fake. Those rays are literally here. Paul, you did not see my video, because if you did, you would have known I talked about it already. Please watch my video before commenting something douchey. Virgo boy, Dialga is next after Palkia. This proves that leaks can sometimes be true. This is a good point, and I want to bring this up about this right here. Like I said in my last video, that without evidence or data mine proof, it's just a guess. And it's an obvious guess because we got Giratina already. We just got Palkia, so the obvious next dragon for the trio will be Dialga. I was a little skeptical at first because I didn't think they were going to release it right away. I thought they were releasing a legendary, or like the Lake Guardians, to like prolong the excitement, because the Lake Guardians I think is kind of boring in my opinion. So basically I'm gonna stick to my guns by saying Community Go News is not a proper news source where they make up stuff. And like I said, if you throw enough baskets with your eyes closed, you're eventually going to hit the rim, then eventually you're going to just get lucky and make it into the basket. They made previous posts about a shiny Rayquaza and a Jirachi. So eventually when you guess enough times, you're gonna get it right. So I wouldn't say the leak became true, I would say the guess became true. So that being said, yeah, that's just my 2 cents about Dialga being released. But when I saw this afternoon, I was just like, I know I'm gonna get a whole bunch of trolls on my video. I was like, I know it. But so far, just Paul is probably the worst one. Just find proper news source, right? Like I said, that's the main idea I want to tell you guys. Just find proper sources. That's all. Alright, now let's talk about Dialga, because I'm super excited about Dialga. Why? Well, Jorge actually called me and he made some good points, so I'll read you guys what he wrote. Dialga has no fairy or dragon weakness. It has 10 different types of resistance right here, and the reason why Dialga is such a, I guess, exciting Pokemon to have for PvP is that one, it has Dragon Breath, which, as everybody knows by now, is a beast of a quick move, along with a 2-bar charge move. Unlike Palkia, Dialga does have Iron Head, which only requires 50 energy. It does 70 damage for PvP, so it requires the same amount of energy as Blast Burn, just does a little bit less damage, but it still gets stabbed for it. To add on to that, Dialga goes up to 4,000 CP, Its attack is barely lower than Rayquaza at 275 comparison to Rayquaza 284. So along with that, Dialga also has higher defense than Rayquaza. Let's talk about counters though right now. So what you want to use is Groudons, because Groudon goes up to 4000 CP. It knows Mud Shot and Earthquake, so it's going to do super effective damage. Or if you guys have a fighting Pokemon like a Machamp, Hariyama, or even Toxicroak, you know, it works out very well too. So along with everything that's going on, the Silph just tweeted out from March until April, you're going to be able to get the Legendary Beasts, the Regitrios, Ho-Oh, and Lugia. Remember, this is the only way to get your Legendary Pokemon under 1500 CP for the Great League. Alright guys, that's the end of my video. Thanks so much for watching. And if you liked this video, definitely drop me a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new for all things Pokemon Go related tips, tricks, and news. And I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Right, so Dogman Wolf just opened my present, and so because he just opened my present, I challenge him to the round, and hopefully I gonna win this one right here. Oh, why did I use Ice Beam? Okay, random match, but it's alright, it's alright. That's how you know someone's online. What do you got? No, I'll keep Psyshock. Alrighty, alrighty. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Uh-oh. Oh, can I get that Ice Beam? Oh man, damn, like it would have been great. And going with this. Was he using Twilight? I think he was using Twilight. He had a shield left. He had a shield left. Good thing I don't take that much damage. And for the win. Alright, GG Effin, GG.